Hello? I don't know what happened. I'm not sure why I'm here, but something tells me that this is going to be most important. Feels like almost like I'm reaching the end. Because it is the end, my ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fluff, and we are at the last episode of Death Parade. Woo! Okay. We're here. So, well, we got to see Chiyuki have some fun last episode. She got to ice skate again. Just the way she likes it, just the way she remembers. But then Decken drugged her and asked for her memories. Nona was, of course, compliant, but Big Boss showed up. And he knows. He knows everything. I'm kind of not looking forward to finishing today because it just means that Death Parade will be over. But I'm also highly curious what awaits us. Alright, Decken, what do you want? Oh, got not again! Why do I always end up in this fucking situation? I'm scared. Henry, hold my hand. Hold my hand, Henry. Please keep that shit away from me. I already said that last episode! She is nimble. It's so weird hearing him like with such a serious tone. Good. I hope it shrivels and dies. So not only with the puppets, the humans being puppets, but he's saying we all. I wonder if he's talking metaphorically or physically, like we are all puppets. Is this gonna be the episode where we don't get an intro? Time to go. No words. Well, I guess there's nothing I can say about that. I'll just do it. I knew it! I was thinking of it. I knew he's gonna say hi. Like just like wait a minute, did that fucking thing just appear out of nowhere? Yeah, there was a button missing. Hi. To hell we go. Mama. Mutter. Okasa. Maman. That would be wild if Deck can somehow pull some strings and like, actually I got you back out. You're back in the land of the living. I broke the biggest taboo. You suicide. What the fuck kind of title is this? What is this? Some suicide tool? No, okay. Don't worry guys, I'm already dead. I already died in the intro, so. So how is the is the bottom level basically able to shift into whatever place you prefer last came from? Oh, it's so sad to think about because she's already dead. This is never gonna come back. It's not like she came back from an adventure and the parents are just out of town. No, this is over. This is over. She has to just come to terms with that she will never be back at this again. The only thing she can hope for is that Decken will reincarnate her and then she gets another chance at life. Does she see her? No. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is what it is. They are currently in the living world as like probably like spirits. And I assume this part right here, let's see here, where are you? Yeah, right here. I assume that, yeah, okay, now I see the picture, because I only saw the puppets there. So I was like, oh, how did the puppets get from her room to here? But now I'm seeing it's a frame of hers. It's and Decken did say 3 months have passed since your death, so which shows us that the death that's happening in real world. I mean, we already had the implication that the death in the real world and death and everything happening in the towers are happening at the same time. So if only she could leave some sort of message. Yeah. What? Yeah. Why? Why are you giving her that chance? But he also said, did he just say for... It's like, if she takes a life, basically, she can go back? Did I misunderstand? I'm being extra careful because it's the last episode and I want to pay attention. So he said, of course, as present, yeah. Which is such an interesting idea, right? He's saying like, yeah, the people, 7,000 people are dying right now. Some people are living out their entire lifespan, some people are just dying in an instant. Like, it's just not, there's no like, in exchange for the life of a single person. Yeah, so he's saying, are you going to trade your life for somebody else? Very similar to like what Ginty did, where like he was like, oh, would you trade whoever this person is for Harada? Like, will you let Harada come out of the void? And from what I did not fully understand at the moment, but I think what basically happened is she did not pick the guy. She basically picked herself to go into the void with Harada. At least that's what I'm understanding. So yeah, and I think it's an interesting discussion because he's saying 7,000 people are already dying anyway. One of them will have died nonetheless. It could have been somebody who has lived their whole life out. It could be somebody. It could be a baby. It's up. But will you exchange your life for them? Will you be okay coming back to life, but somebody else had to die for you? I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could. I could not live a happy life afterwards. That's also true, yeah. He's saying, yeah, he's saying it's very unlikely. Will you do it? But then, like, will you put somebody else for the same suffering that your friends and family went through?
スケートしている千雪が大好きだけど
Yes. Remember that, Chief. He thinks you're a fine woman, and the last thing you probably would ever do is take somebody's life. Especially given everything that happened in Queen Deckham. Especially given all that, the last thing you would do is take a life away. With the whole detective part and how they like clearly like, but that's another thing, right? She does have the memories of of 2 murderers in her head. Will that have an influence on her? So what will you do? What's your choice? Will you come back, spend some more time with your mother? Oh, god damn. Oh, a little keychain of ice skates. That's what I was talking about last episode. Like, a lot of times when somebody commits suicide, the family and friends will blame themselves. Yeah, because they will feel like they didn't say enough, they didn't do enough. Oh, it's not gonna work. Deckham is, I love that the only reason why Deckham actually kept her around is because she can cry and smile at the same time. And that is like an anomaly to him. He's like, when you're happy, you smile. When you're sad, you cry. So why are you crying and smiling at the same time? What the hell do you feel at this moment? Like, that's for him just so absurd. That he just wanted to learn more about it. And I'm glad that she actually changed her mind. Will you do it though? Are you willing to take somebody else's life away? I mean, it does make it worse when you have your mom right next to you crying about your death. Yeah. Remember everything you learned in Queen Deckham. Remember everything you learned in Queen Deckham. Like, she's remembering all these people who had to, in one way or another, accept that they're dead, pass on with that knowledge, and make final amends with it. If it means to make somebody believe that they were unfaithful. Yeah, all these people after death, none of them even like ask. Well, 2 of them did ask to come back, but they all have regrets. They all realized. Yeah, these were all different moments in life of them just accepting and going on. Even if those 2, the 2 with the family issues, didn't fully accept, but they accepted that they had regrets. Yeah? Yeah, but that's a lot of important. That. I feel like this is something that people in our world should also understand a lot more. If you can understand what it means to love a friend, to love a family member, to love somebody, or care for, even just care. It doesn't have to be deep love, but just care for somebody. You should understand that other people can and are feeling the same way. even if you don't know them, you should at least understand that. So just let us connect. We don't have to like know them personally to like have a connection with them. We just need to know, hey man, people are suffering, people are having a rough time, and I know what a rough time is. So I'm just hoping for their sake they have a better life. I don't need to personally know them to wish that upon them, you know? Wise choice, Chiyuki, wise choice. But yeah, that's to be human. That's to be human. Deckham, come on! Break down! Oh, what a beautiful message. It's so sad though. Oh. Oh, that. Oh, God. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, and the thing is, she could come back. Oh, it's such a beautiful dilemma to be in. It is tragically beautiful. Because she is a good person. She understands that she doesn't want to take somebody else away from somebody else. But she wants so bad to be back with her mom. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, this is so good. God damn it. This is so good. What a beauty. And Deckham's having a fucking panic attack. He's like, what is this? What? No! His eyes are glowing. What? He's crying! He's fucking crying, dude! Booster! Also, did she just ask Deckham to press the button? I was so fascinated that he was like crying. I completely skipped over the fact that she asked him. I think it was basically her being like, I don't want to take the responsibility of taking a life. He's starting to feel. And now seeing her raw emotions coming through. He got hit by it. He got fucking sucker punched by it. He got the good old 1-2 punch to the heart, which he did not know he had. Oh, we can see both eyes. That's so beautiful. He understands emotion. He has emotions. So it was all a lie that she could go back to life. Somebody who had no emotion would not understand how dark that would be. I mean, they don't have to suffer all the time. Ooh. What is the point of putting down judgment if there's not any suffering in it? Okay. I think what she's trying to say is that if you suffer while making a judgment, you understand the emotional toll a lot more. You can relate a lot more. Because at the end, we saw Deckham had like a few times a moment where like, oh, I may have not judged him correctly. But the moment you understand the pain, you understand what they did and what they experienced in life, you're like, oh fuck, that's rough. That's rough, but I'm still gonna have to do a little test here just to make sure if what you say is your truthful self, bro. It is. That is very fair. Yeah, that's very fair. And she's like, I heard. That's actually that's actually such a good way to say it. I heard this way too often. My ears are callousing over that one. Damn, that is actually. There are some people that have said some things to me over and over again, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I get it. So I'm definitely gonna use that. Don't stroke your fucking flower beard like that. Is weird, dude. Knowing that he fucking does that shit to people, no thank you. Don't do that. Oh, his eyes are back to being a arbiter. Okay. So did he break free for like a hot second? Wait. Let me read that again. I was in thought. I wish to become the kind of arbiter whose guests leave here saying the same thing. Oh, that they were glad to live. Because you respect someone who lived a fulfilled life. So if you have all the guests coming in, be like, I lived in a good life. I mean, it makes sense that he does not know how to smile. Goodbye. It's over, Chiyuki. Void. I just love the idea. I always wait. He's memorizing all the time. He smiled, and maybe. Yes! What a handsome lad you are! What a handsome lad you are! You learned it now. You go. Oh, he's like memorizing. Just shoot me! Oh wait, I'm already dead. Never mind. Sayonara. Oh no, I do love the idea of just of every single fucking person that actually deserves to be reincarnated, that lived a fulfilled good life, that is a good person, and then they can just be like, all right, I made my judgment. I bid you adieu. And then the door closes and he's like, void. Wait. He also makes his little memories of the people that passed on. Man, without the skull? She feels naked without the skull, I gotta say. Very interesting. It feels like we didn't fully get a conclusion. What an interesting end. Absolutely not what I expected. But it kind of makes sense, like, you know, you don't really change your whole system in, like, 3 months. Okay. Let's see how Dekim handles his new guests without Chiyuki. You learn how to just casually have a smile. What? Oh! Of course. Even though she's gone and the memory of her will fade away, for some reason, his body can still learn how to smile. Oh. What a show. What a show. Okay, it's very fast. Very interesting. As I was mentioning, like, it kind of makes sense that they didn't go the route of like, and now all the opposites are have human emotions, and no one got her way. No, it's something that needs time. This is just the beginning of her plan, and we're seeing it slowly develop. We can now only talk about, did she succeed? Did all the others gain human emotions? Did that lead to their world being better? Or did it go downhill even further? She was always going for like trying to change the system from inside, but maybe Flowerhead knows something we don't, and he's like, yeah, if you do that, shit's gonna get fucked. And maybe, wait, this is her puppet self with Jimmy in trouble. Was it always her puppet? No, it was not always her puppet self before, was it? We gotta check now. We gotta check, because that would be a very interesting. Where are you? Where's the intro? Here we go. Yeah, no, this is her normal self. So, oh, that's so cool. That's so sweet. It's her puppet self now, because that's who she is. And now this is also the fucking band that were her. I believe that's the arm that got like more and more chipped away. Oh man, it's over. It's over. Death Parade. What a roller coaster of a show. It's such a good show if you just want to like. I would say it's not a show you should binge. I don't think it's a show you should binge. I definitely think it's a show you have to like sit down, watch watch it with a friend. Watch it with a friend, and then like to actually talk about what you just witnessed, and what your interpretation is. Because at the end, how I interpret the way the people acted can be completely different. Can be completely different than how everybody else acted. How everybody else interpreted it. Because like I made some claims here and there, of course, like thinking, oh yeah, they did this because of this and that. But that is with my experiences, that's with my knowledge, that's with my perspectives. And depending on somebody else's perspective, they could be like, no, I actually don't think that's what they meant, or that's not what I think they said. Now, I wonder when Ginty said that his cat doesn't show up anymore. And I wonder why. I wonder if that has anything to do with the whole Harada thing at the end there. And yeah, even Ginty made like a little memorial to her. Like it looks like he at the end, even though he was so grumpy, he did respect her in a way or another. But I do wonder if the cat, because I'm now thinking like, did he transform the cat? Was the cat okay? I guess I have to look it up again. Was the cat even in episode 11? Let's see here. I think he was holding the cat while she was in the elevator. Yeah, there she is. But the cat did like walk out of his arms. Yeah, I do wonder why the cat. Well, maybe the cat did not agree with the way Ginty handled that stuff, because the cat is definitely smart. Like, it's not a regular cat. I mean, yeah. Oh, what else is there to talk about this? I think it's such a. Again, Dekim is smiling. Such a small little. It's such a small smile too, but like, I love how Tsuki smiles seeing him smiling, because he's just like, he understands he had an impact here. He changed her life for the better, even though he's not technically alive. And yeah, she probably also helped change the way Twin Dekim works from now on. She can she has no regrets. She has regrets. She definitely regrets that she committed suicide and left her mom alone. But she understands also, hey, while it is a shame, I will not take a life away from somebody else, and I still lived a good life at the end of the day. I did a big oopsie, a big oopsie, but at least I now know in these 3 months I changed things around here, probably for the better, or for the worse. As I mentioned before, we don't know. We don't know if Nono's plan will actually go down the drain, and it's 2 in the morning, so I should. That's my sign. That's my cue. Well, let's see. Time for me to head off and walk into my elevator and be reincarnated in the void. Who knows? The Afro's with you, and wish you all good morning, afternoon, evening, and a good night. Ciao.